Myself, Shweta, currently pursuing B.Tech third year at Lendi College. As a part of English activity, I'm doing this activity. So, heartily welcome, my Shalini Akka. I would like to ask you some questions. Shall I ask you?
Yes, you may.
Could you introduce yourself in few words?
Okay. I'm Shalini. I'm from Andhra Pradesh. I'm recently graduated. I done my BTech in Andhra University. I think as all of you know about it. And in the stream of electrical engineering. And a part of this, I done 3 internships, which is related to the my graduation and all. This is about short, just 2 seconds self-introduction of mine. Would you like to know more about me?
Actually, I know about
Would you like to? Okay, that's fine.
Okay. Now, I would like to ask you some questions like how did you face your interviews in your fourth year?
Actually, as you and I know that internships are a part of our education. Like it depends on the college. I think the maybe the internships you should do is that at least 2 or 3, which is completely a part of our stream education and all. So I don't get that clearly your question. What should I need to tell more about my graduation details,
How
or
did how did you
it's
feel in your first interview? Like nervous or confident, like that?
of course as a freshers, first interviews are very nervous for us. As a fresher, I faced many things while going on interviews. Like at first, my interview, I don't have any knowledge about interviews and all. And also the thing I did wrong in that I didn't approach my seniors. So I think this is the most wrong thing I ever did in my life. So yeah, so I don't have any knowledge about the interview. So I directly entered to the interviews and I got rejected. Like how I exited to the interview, in that way I got rejected. So the advice I wanted to give you is that you should need to approach your seniors and you should like prepare yourself before the interview. And this is all about the first interview I faced in my engineering.
Okay. How do you
Uh,
manage when you don't know the answer?
Actually, I don't like in before the interviews or after the interviews. I don't used to keep the question like 1 second answers. I used to manage the question like I don't have any knowledge about this, like completely not have any idea about it. I think like yeah, I said that I'm not able to remember the thing. Maybe I should keep an eye on this topic to learn more about it. Like that, I used and I don't used to skip the questions quickly. Instead of I used to say that I need to learn more about it, I need to focus on this question briefly. Like I used to skip these questions like using this this type of statement.
Okay.
I think I believe that skipping the question with 1 second answers would be like wouldn't be better than the lagging the question.
Yeah.
Like yeah,
Okay.
the main advice of this question: never ever skip the question shortly.
Okay. And coming to next question, uh, like if you want to give any advices to your juniors, of course what would be that?
About interviews.
Yeah. Not only interviews, coming to our field.
Whole the engineering, or it's just about the interviews,
Okay.
or all of these things?
Okay.
Yeah, I'll tell you shortly about it. Firstly, you need to focus on the things like you don't need to learn all the textbook passages things. Yes, you should learn a short knowledge about the specific concept, like passages of messages or passages of chapters. That doesn't make you uh, that doesn't make you remember the things which is more important to the specific questions and all. Like, yeah, you don't need to tell the answer with 10 and 12 lines answers. You just need to tell the answer with shortly with specific knowledge that is related to the question. When it comes to interviews, actually for my university and other colleges, it's based on the 3 steps. I think your college also it is same. I guess I don't know about the brief details about your college, right? So when it comes to interviews, it is a 3-step process. First step is online exams. It either be online exam or offline exam. It depends on the company. So first online exam, and also in online exam also there are 3 steps are involved. First one is aptitude, and second one is reasoning, and third one is technical, which is related to the department of the aspirant. Aptitude, reasoning, and technical is the common things for the all branches and the all the streams. So this is the first step. If you crack the exam, you are going to enter the second step, which is either be like GD rounds, group discussions, or else something that company wanted you to be good at it. So if you crack that round too, you are going to enter the interview round. So after cracking the interview, actually interview is not about the technical knowledge. As a fresher, the company also not expect that much from us. That expects like the confidence, our communication skills, and the basic knowledge which is related to our stream. Like if you as a student, you should know something about your stream. You should know something about the thing that you're going to learn, that you have learned, that you have studied, right? So they don't expect that much from us as a freshers. If you are experienced in the certain jobs or else, they used to poke you with more questions, with lengthy questions, with more core knowledge. So as a fresher, they don't expect that much from us. They just expect small and basic knowledge, which is basic, completely basic knowledge of the stream that we studied. So this is the third step. And after this interview, it's definitely based on the communication and the like way of presenting with confidence. And if someone hesitate to tell the answers, if someone like making some expressions, the expressions for I forgot to tell you one thing. Expressions is the first step. Like you can communicate with your knowledge, but some members uh, used to direct their eyesight from this side to this side. So some people are not that much brave to talk with the opponent with straight facing your eyes and all. So they used to they used to answer with using some facial expressions. So facial expressions is related to the communication. So communications, it includes so much of things like expressions, way of talking, and the portion. Like you need to answer the question straightly. You don't need to skip there you can see when you are facing the small interviews, you can know this small mistakes. I think not I think everyone should face this type of things. Like if I used to say this to you, you don't get that much of confidence from me, from my experiences and all. Everyone should experience the first interviews. Everyone should learn something from our mistakes. So this is just a part of knowing something. This is not the complete thing. If you listen my experience after this, when you face something in an interview, you don't have that much of confidence to face all those things. Yeah. The best advice I just wanted to give is that try to attend small interviews like you have offline interviews, like which is related to the sales company and all. Sales is not that important to our streams. If you face the small interviews which is related to the sales companies, you can have some knowledge about the interviews. So first try to attend small interviews like that, so you can have some confidence about it. Like learning something is better than the learning nothing.
Yeah, it's right. Um,
I'm not that confident
not
to answer all these things.
last
Maybe
but not least,
if it was
can we survey without communication, like with non-technical skills?
non-technicals,
Non-technical,
non-technicals,
which means
sales, non-technical, which means sales.
in my
Sales is like
non-technical means
if you
communication.
communication is the main key step that you should learn,
Yeah.
that you should experience. Without communication, how can you survive in different places and all? As a like as a student, as a graduate, everyone should have good communication skills,
What could you
especially in the English.
what could you tell if I
What
ask you technical is important or non-technical is important?
technical is important, of course.
Okay.
No one can enter into any companies without technical knowledge and without communication
This is
skills.
what I
Interview is the first step of communication skill. And without having any communications, you shouldn't enter the interviews like technical and all. If you have good communication, we have advantages like they don't ask more questions about the technical and all. So if you have good communication skills, you can easily crack the interviews.
so actually this is
And
what
also you can get less questions which is related to the technical.
okay. Thank you so much.